In the summer of 1990, the Ozark Mountains were cloaked in a thick veil of humidity. The air buzzed with the sounds of cicadas, and the dense forests whispered secrets only the wind could carry. But beneath the serene surface, a darkness loomed that would haunt the small towns nestled in the valleys for years to come. It began in early June when the tranquil community of Eureka Springs reported the first missing person, a local waitress named Sarah. Her absence was noted when she failed to return home after her shift at the Bluebird Diner. The townsfolk initially brushed it off as a late-night adventure, but as days turned into weeks, uncertainty morphed into worry. The local sheriff, Tom Hawthorne, had seen his share of petty crimes and occasional disputes, but this was different. The tight-knit community felt fractured, as if an unseen predator lurked among them. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the trees, whispers of a serial killer began to circulate, an unfathomable notion in their close-knit town. The sheriff organized search parties combing through the dense underbrush of the Ozarks, but all they found were remnants of the lives once lived, abandoned belongings and heartbroken families. As the summer progressed, the disappearances continued. Each case mirrored the last, young women all from different backgrounds, all seemingly connected by an invisible thread. The town's fear grew palpable, festering like an untreated wound. Nightfall now felt ominous, and the forest, once a playground for children, transformed into a labyrinth of dread. Amid the turmoil, a newcomer arrived. Sam, a journalist from the city, drawn to the Ozarks by the haunting stories of the disappearances. With a keen eye for detail and an insatiable thirst for the truth, Sam delved deep into the lives of the victims. He interviewed friends and family, piecing together clues and timelines, searching for patterns that might lead to the elusive killer. One evening, while sifting through dusty archives in the local library, Sam stumbled upon an old newspaper clipping. It detailed a similar pattern of disappearances from a decade prior, eerily reminiscent of the current case. The connection sent chills down his spine. He realized the killer was not just a recent menace. He was a ghost from the past, his legacy hidden beneath layers of time and fear. Sam's heart raced as he connected the dots, tracing a pattern that led back to the same secluded area of the Ozarks, known for its steep cliffs and dense foliage. Determined to uncover the truth, Sam ventured into the heart of the forest, armed only with a flashlight and his findings. The further he went, the more oppressive the atmosphere became, as if the trees themselves were bearing witness to the horrors that had unfolded within their shadows. As night descended, he arrived at a clearing. It was here, he realized, where the previous victims had been last seen, their lives extinguished like flickering candles. Sam's instincts kicked in. He felt he was not alone. A rustling in the bushes sent his heart racing. "Who's there?" he called out, his voice steady despite the fear gripping him. From the darkness, a figure emerged, a man in his late 40s with a familiar face etched with sorrow and madness. It was Leonard, a local recluse long believed to be a harmless oddity, but Sam recognized him from the old newspaper articles. Leonard had been a suspect in the earlier disappearances, but had never been charged. "Why?" Sam asked, his voice trembling with the weight of the question. Leonard's eyes filled with tears, and he spoke in a low, tortured whisper. "They took everything from me. The love, the life. They laughed, mocked me. I only wanted them to feel what I felt." The confession hung in the air like a noxious fog. Sam knew he had to act quickly. He reached for his phone, but Leonard lunged, knocking it from his hands. In that moment, the shadows of the forest seemed to close in, but Sam's instincts kicked in. He fought back, grappling with Leonard until he finally subdued him, pinning him to the ground. With the sound of sirens echoing in the distance, Sam held Leonard down, waiting for the police to arrive. The man who had haunted the Ozarks for decades was finally unmasked, his reign of terror coming to an end. As dawn broke over the misty mountains, the townspeople gathered to hear the news. Relief washed over Eureka Springs. The nightmare was over. But for the families of the victims, the scars would remain, a reminder of lives forever altered. Sam became a voice for the lost.